Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to our online learning initiative Ekalaiva.
Now, let us discuss circular motion of a car on a banked road. The large amount of friction between the tires on the road produces considerable wear and tear of the tires. To avoid this, the curved road is given an inclination sloping upwards towards the outer circumference. This reduces wearing out of the tires because the horizontal component of the normal reaction provides the necessary centripetal force. Now let us see what is banking of the curved road. The system of raising the outer edge of a curved road above the inner edge is called banking of the curved road. The angle through which the outer edge of the road is raised above the inner edge is called angle of banking. So here theta be the angle of banking. Now let us consider the weight of the car is mg going along a curved path of radius r with speed v on a road banked at an angle theta. What are the forces acting on this vehicle? So the forces acting on the vehicle, forces acting on the vehicle or first one is the weight of the car mg acting vertically downwards, then normal reaction. So this is the normal reaction. Weight is acting along this direction. Weight is in the downward direction and normal reaction. So this is the normal reaction R of the road acting at an angle theta with the vertical. So normal reaction R of the road acting at an angle theta with the vertical. Number 3, the force of friction. So force of friction F acting downwards along the inclined plane. So these are the forces which are acting on the vehicle. The first one is weight of the car mg acting vertically downwards and normal reaction of the road acting at an angle theta with the vertical, and the third one is force of friction F acting downwards along the inclined plane. Now Let us resolve this force into its components, that is force which is acting along this direction. This will be resolved into two components once again. So, angle theta, this will be our F cos theta, and this is F sin theta. Now, let us equate the forces acting along horizontal and vertical directions respectively. So, first, forces acting along horizontal direction. So, look at these two diagrams, and forces acting along horizontal direction. Here you have r sin theta plus F cos theta is equal to mv square by r. So, already I told you that the horizontal component of this normal reaction which provides the necessary centripetal force. Okay. So, now let us consider this is our equation number 1. Now, the force is acting along the vertical direction. So, mg vertically downward. Okay. So, mg plus you have F sin theta. F sin theta is equal to here r cos theta. Okay. And we know that F is equal to mu into R. Now, can we write this equation as R cos theta minus F sin theta is equal to mg? Take this is our equation number 2. Now, we are going to divide equation number 1 by 2. When you divide equation number 1 by 2, we will get r sin theta plus f cos theta divided by r cos theta minus f sin theta is equal to mv square by r divided by mg. So we can write it as m and m get cancelled. V square by r g. Now let us divide numerator and denominator of this left hand side by r cos theta. Okay. So dividing numerator and denominator of left hand side by r cos theta. What will you get, children? R sin theta divided by r cos theta plus f cos theta divided by r cos theta by r cos theta divided by r cos theta minus f sin theta divided by r cos theta is equal to b square by r g. So this r and r get cancelled. Cos theta get cancelled. This r cos theta cancelled. So what do you have then? This will become equal to sin theta by cos theta is tan theta plus f by r divided by 1 minus f by r tan theta is equal to v square by rg. And already we know that f is equal to mu r. So can we write f by r is equal to mu? Yes. So f by r is equal to mu. So this is very important term here. We are going to substitute. So what will we get now? I'll write here. Tan theta f by r, which is nothing but mu, divided by 1 minus mu tan theta is equal to b square by rg, or b square is equal to rg into mu plus tan theta divided by 1 minus mu tan theta. So b is equal to root of rg into mu plus tan theta divided by 1 minus mu tan theta. Now let us discuss very important special case. When there is no friction between the road and the tires, which means when mu is equal to 0, the safe limit for the maximum speed becomes. So we'll discuss this special case also here itself. One of the most important special case is when mu is equal to 0. What will happen to this expression, children? B is equal to rg into, so this term will become 0 and again this term will become 0. So finally we will get rg into tan theta. So B is equal to root of rg into tan theta. So the angle of banking theta for minimum wear and tear of the tires is given by, can you write tan theta is equal to, when you square this expression on both the sides, you will get rg tan theta is equal to b square, or tan theta is equal to b square divided by rg. So this is the most important special case. Okay. or else you can say theta is equal to tan inverse of V square by RG. So far we discussed about circular motion of a car on a level road and circular motion of a car on a banked road. To receive our online lessons, please press the subscribe button and you will receive the latest updates. Thank you, students.